Yo guys, and welcome to a new video, and today we are here at Hungary for a hot lap and setup video, and also a bit of a track guide as well. I've got 2 laps for you here today, and the first one I think we're just going to go with a track guide, and the second one I might just let you guys enjoy the lap because it is better. And I am on Xbox this time. I was on PC last time, but I'm on Xbox now. And just brake at the shadow for turn 1 on the little left hand side, use a bit of the curb in 3rd gear, open the DRS early, and just get a good exit. And you see the shadow on the right hand side curb, and just go down through the gears, try and get a good exit. Don't worry about scrubbing off the speed here, you just want to get on the throttle as early as possible in 7th gear. Now look at the black box on the right, use all the curb, a little bit of a lift, and now you want to get back on the left hand side of the track with this right hander, and you want to stay nice and tight for the middle chicane, where you just kind of have to get through it. As you can see there, we lose a bit of time, and that doesn't help us now because we have got to go through his left, right in 5th gear, going into 4th for some rotation, back into 5th, and now for the tricky corner in 7th gear I prefer. We get a bit of understeer, have to downshift in 6th, and we are down on our time. So braking at the curb, using all the curb in 3rd gear, get a nice exit, and just after the shadow, brake very deep in 3rd gear, short shift into 4th, and use all the track to get a good exit, and then stay nice and tight for the final corner, getting a nice exit on the curb. And that's a 12.582, and that was the fastest lap on the leaderboard at that time. But I wasn't happy with that. I want to do another. And yeah, you can see here, this is my fastest lap. And yeah, hopefully you will be able to see where I do gain time here, as my first sector on the last lap was really good, and we brake really late again. Don't use as much curb and actually get a little bit better of an exit. And we are slightly up, and we need to brake very late again, just past that shadow on the right hand side, staying nice and tight and just getting on the throttle as soon as possible. We lose a little bit of time on the exit here, but it's very fine margins. We are slightly down, and we need to commit very hard into this corner. We gain a little bit of time, staying on the left and staying a nice tight line here. And now this is where I'm going to gain the time from last lap, braking very nice and deep, but actually getting a good exit here, and you can see the delta on the right. We're gaining a load of time, hooking up the car more nicely through here, getting on the curb nicer, back into 4th gear, up into 5th, very lucky not to get invalidation there. I was right on the white line. And now here we don't pick up as much understeer, don't hook it up as nicely as I have done before, but we actually kept it in 7th and it worked. Here we do it very nicely, we gain even more time, use all the track, and braking very late into this corner. And yeah, we're just gaining more and more time. And we gain more time into the final corner, we lose a little bit on entry, but on the exit we gain an extra 200ths, and that is a lap. A 12.424. And yeah, I was quite happy at the time. This lap is a few days old, so I don't know if someone's beaten it. They probably have. But at the time, this was the #1 time by quite a big gap for TT, as you can see there, over a 10th and a half. And you can see how close it is. So many people in the .7s, and yeah, to get that big of a gap is really good. But yeah, moving on to the setup, it was an interesting one, a very oversteery setup. I did adjust it slightly from the Xbox setup. I used the TT baseline, made a few adjustments because there wasn't as much stability on Xbox, I found. But you can see it's quite a decent setup. It won't work in race conditions. You've got to make a few adjustments just to make it more stable. But then it's a pretty good baseline, to be fair. But that is it, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.